Welcome back to RealVacantLand.com. This is Luke Smith, and I've got another property in Cochise County, Arizona for you. This one is 4 acres. It's RU4 zoning, so you can do owner-occupied or owner-builder, as I guess I should call it. You can do owner-builder stuff, so you can go build a house, build a pretty much whatever you want, build a homestead on the property without building inspections. It doesn't cost very much. The paperwork's really simple, and you can live in an RV while you're building and go make it happen. So this is 4 acres for $1,999, just under $2,000. Let's jump into the website and take a look at this property. So it's on RuralVacantLand.com. It's got my name over here. It's owner Luke Smith, phone number, email stuff. 4 acres, Cochise County, Arizona. For sale by owner style. There's a buy it now button on the website, so you can click on that and you can fill out your title information, your tax address information, your contact information. I'll do the paperwork to get this property into your name. This one's got about a 4,200 foot elevation. Phoenix is 1,000 or 1,100 foot elevation. For reference, this is southeastern Arizona. I'll try to pull it up on a map where we're at here next. And I'm clicking on the GPS to pull up the maps. If you click on that in your phone, you get driving directions to the property. So the buy it now stuff's working. I'm just checking all the details on here as much as I can. RU4 zoning, power it says by alternative systems. Basically, build your own power system. Hardly anybody asks about power lines and that kind of stuff anymore, or the rural land. Just build your own. Water, I talk about water catchment a lot in lots of previous videos. I think water catchment is one of the best ways to go here. You probably start with some tanks and water delivery while you're building and getting going, but as you watch the rainfall when it falls and where it goes and how it works and everything, you can start figuring out where to put your tanks most effectively to get dropped. Maybe slightly bury them in the ground, or fully bury them in the ground, or put them down the hill, or wherever there's a little bit of elevation drop. And when you're building stuff, you're creating water catchment, whether it's a barn, a garage, a roof over your house, a roof over a pergola or sunshade or something. You can put some Tuftex or some plastic on there, or sheet metal, or lots of different kinds of roofing materials, so the water hits that and runs off into your gutter and into your water catchment system. And by doing that, the calculation's not that hard to figure out what kind of waterfall is average in the area. I think it's 15-ish inches a year here. I believe, don't quote me on it, it'll go up and down year by year, but kind of 15 inches a year. And you figure how much area that is, and you probably lose some for little bits of this and that, but you take 80% of that water. It'll probably make its way to your tanks, and that's the kind of water you're going to get on a over annual basis of annual rainfall. And you divide that up between how many people you got in the house and how much water you use. You start figuring out how much area you need to collect the water. And by doing that, you can do it yourself. You can buy the supplies at like a Home Depot or Scab Supplies, put supplies together at all kinds of places. You don't have to hire contractors and specialty order stuff and everything else to make it happen. You don't have to have a well driller come in and charge you in the front end for the well. You can put it together, start small, add on as you go, supplement with some water delivery along the way. So I'm just ranting off on So there's some roads in the area, and this is basic. So here's a Safeway, there's groceries, there's a local high school, so local post office, there's a local community hospital, there's a Shell gas station it's like 20 miles from the property. There's this funky restaurant that's about 20 miles from the property too. So in the town there's some different options. Let's jump into the map of this thing that we hit. So earlier we hit the GPS coordinates and pulled up the map. It looks like there's some kind of cow operation going over here. And this property is here, and there's this trail that comes down through. So I think you can drive right up to the property. There's a legal road over here, South Anderson Road. I've drawn easements in from there over to the property. So you got legal access, you got physical access. And this just seems to be the drop. I believe there's power line's over here somewhere. Not too far away. Yeah, these guys got power lines to their operations. So you probably drive past the last power line and down a little bit to get to the property. They look like they've scraped the bushes off their property, but it'd be up to you if you want to do that or not. Let's see if we can see a diagram of how this property lays out, because you don't get that full square. I think originally it was 40 acres split a couple different ways. Yeah, so eventually you end up with a 4 acres over here with the angle road going through it, and it's so it's I think J would be, there's a lot, one south of it, so it's 4 down, 1 up on the east side of this block. The legal description will define that. This legal description doesn't have the split in it. Should get that added. So there's the property. It's about 265-ish feet north to south, and 660 feet east to west. So 660 by 260 something makes 4 acres in there with a little road going through it. So $1,999 for this property in Cochise. I also wanted to pull up and reiterate, I've done this before, but the Cochise County website, this is Cochise County, Arizona. Maybe before I jump into that, let's zoom out. Let's show you where we're at on the map. So there's this lake, normally dry. I mean, the last year it's had water in it. Wilcox to the north is a town. Cochise is more of a crossing, but Benson's got more supplies. And if you go further past Benson, you get into Tucson. So Tucson's like the main supply center of the airport and stuff. Benson's got a lot of good stuff, and Wilcox has the basics, gas station, post office stuff. So that's where the supplies are. And this area is southeastern Arizona. Maybe if I turn it over to a map down here. This is Cochise County, Tucson, Phoenix, San Diego, Los Angeles, Las Vegas, Albuquerque, El Paso. So we're in between here, and 4,200 foot elevation, high desert. So then I wanted to tell you about this county. So this county makes it really easy. This is like the Wild West. It is the Wild West, right? This is where you can still do what you want to do for the most part. The director of this office, Daniel Coxworth, is a great guy to talk to. Just pick up the phone and talk to him. He sets the tone. This is where you're invited to be. Glad to have you. I think he used to be from California, and he liked to walk away from all the regulations. Now he works in the regulatory stuff of Cochise County, which is much simpler than layer after layer after layer of California stuff. I might be wrong, but I believe that's what he said last time I talked to him. Updated fee schedule. So this was July 1st of 2018 they put this together. So I've seen this a couple times, and talking to different people about it. So here's a new fee schedule. Section 5 down here is no inspection, no plan review option. So they've got this no inspection, no plan review option to do a owner builder, residential owner builder, rural residential owner builder, which this property is. So if you want to build a home in the countryside here, you can do it. And there's some great examples. I'll pull up an example. Is My Little Homestead. There's Derek and Hannah too at Handyman's, another good example. But let's pull up My Little Homestead today. And they're doing single family dwellings and residential accessory buildings. And so if we go to My Little Homestead, its website or YouTube channel or whatever, it's this family. And let's see if we get the website. It's this family that builds earth bag homes. A home for themselves and bedrooms for their kids. And so each accessory building probably takes another permit, I'm guessing, looking at this thing. And one of the kids just got married. I mean, I've been watching this for a while. They've been building the bedrooms, building the compound. They just built a new kitchen off the side of the main building, and they're just always working on it. They've done a bedroom for each kid, and they built them out of earth bags. And they go through the cost of building these things and putting them together. It's like $1,500 for a building. I mean, it's so cheap. It's lots of labor, right? So if we went, I'm guessing they are doing this no inspection, no plan review option because they're building this stuff out of all kinds of materials, crazy materials compared to normal building code would never let you get away with, I'm guessing. And so the main residence would be a single family dwelling, $157 for the permit. Each bedroom for the kids is a residential accessory building, in my opinion. It's $147. They could fill out the permit with the county, and I believe that's online too. They can do it online, pay the $147, and they're doing it all legally. They don't talk about the paper side of it so much, but I'm guessing that's what they're doing. Here's apply for permits online. So let's say you got the main house in, you want to start adding bedrooms for the kids. Residential accessory. This is yeah, so there's a couple different residential accessory permits. One is barns, shade covers, detached carports, garage, greenhouse, sheds, storage buildings, workshop. I don't know what the difference of them is, but if you call the county, they'll tell you. So some of the other stuff that they've got, I mean, that's what you can do online. You can like click, fill it out, do the application online. I think is awesome. This county is moving forward in leaps and bounds. In development services, they've got all their forms online, where it used to be vacant, nothing around. Somebody's been really working on the website of this county, and so it's really fun to see. Owner opt-out package. So they've got the owner opt-out package, and they've got a PDF that you can fill out online, and you can fill this out, and you can say I'm the owner builder, I'm owner builder, I'm owner builder. I'm gonna do it all on my own. Click, and print it, fax it, mail it, whatever, hand it in person. You gotta draw a little cartoon of what you're gonna build. It's cartoons like 2D. You don't even have to draw the 3D. I mean, this is the square footage of the home, this wide by that wide, and it's just really basics, right? And you draw it on a piece of paper and hand it in. So that's a county where it's still simple to go build and make stuff happen. And that's Cochise County, Arizona. And this property that I've got in Cochise County, I believe fits all the codes to do that. It's 4 acres, and I'm asking $1,999. So if you're looking for an easy place to go build a property, build a homestead, make it happen, regulatory wise, this is a really easy place to go do it with supplies right in the not too distant, drive around the area. It's not like you're going an hour or two to get to gas and groceries. It's 20 minutes, right? So there's one to put on the hit list. Go drive by, take a look, see if this is the right one for you. And I'll put a link down below so you can click on that and go take a look at it and let me know, or buy it, run with it, develop it, send me some pictures, maybe make some YouTube videos like the My Little Homestead guys are doing, or like Handyman at Derek and Hannah on that different other YouTube channel that's doing it in Cochise County and the same kinds of regulations too. And it's just inspiring. It's inspiring to watch these people making it happen, and you can do it too. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. This is Luke Smith at ruralvacantland.com. Talk to you later. Bye.